You had my curiosity. Now you have my attention.
Claire, I'm not standing here asking you to marry me. I'm just asking you not to marry him.
Ghostbusters, what do you want?
We're fighting an army of robots. And I have a bow and arrow.
It's the Al Travis Show. She's new, but we're really liking her quite a little bit. She's Alysen Nesse. She is muted as we speak, but we'll get her back on the program. Alysen, how are you today?
I'm doing well, Al. How are you?
I'm good. I survived. I'm too old. You'll get this someday. I'm too old. The weather hits me harder now than it ever did. I don't recall as a 20, 30-year-old that I cared about the weather much. But like last weekend, 14 below when I got it. Yeah, go ahead. I can't live with that. So now 40 degrees.
Yeah, no, the negative 10 to 20 is, I think, for everybody, bone chilling.
Yeah, and then you switch. Now we're 50 degrees warmer. It's going to be 40 degrees today. I can't wait to get done with work. I'm going to go out the garage. I'm going to have, so I'm weird that I understand. No, this is what I mean. I get it. 20 below is hard for everybody. But the fact my entire mental attitude changes via what's going on. It's not like we're back in the day when your great-great-grandparents had the hut and they had to find buffalo chips to heat it. And, I could see how you'd have a bad day. I'm inside climate controlled 99% of my day, and it still bothers me. It's not good.
No, it isn't. That is too cold.
All right. So, I mean, it's not good that my mental attitude changes so much depending upon the weather.
Well,
we're not out there living it a day and out. I'm not farming, having to plow with a horse and a stick. And, anyway, here's what I want to play. I'm playing a little game. I've invented it with Senator Putnam today. I have an entire list of fun things to discuss today. Some fun, some not so fun. And I want you to decide what you'd be willing to talk about. The Brown University shootings of 4 days ago.
Yeah.
Powerballs at $1.1 billion. Walls does an executive order, 2 of them. We can talk about that. Nearly naked Christmas trees. Cannabis and all the rules of the road.
Mm-hmm.
Or the MDA, Minnesota Department of Health, MDH, evidently didn't fill some paperwork out, so minimum wage going up for nursing home people. Sorry, we're going to have to get on that. We messed up. Any of those things seem interesting to you to talk about?
Well, all of them seem relevant, so I defer
Even
to
naked
you.
Christmas trees? Did I bring up nearly naked Christmas? Did I bring that up? Is that relevant to us?
I mean, anything Christmas is relevant to me because I love it.
Well, let's start with, can we start with nearly naked Christmas then?
Absolutely.
You fit in this, I don't know, millennial, I don't know what group you're in anymore.
I'm smack dab in a millennial. Yep.
Okay, so this is supposed to be big for you because evidently in the big city, and I don't know if Minneapolis, St. Paul counts, but big city, the nearly naked Christmas is in, where you bring a tree in, but you can get all crazy on the bad boy. Maybe put a string of lights up, but just keep a real minimum because then you can put it away. Is that you? Because I'm looking at you, and I can only see the white wall behind you. You haven't shown me any Christmas in the place.
I can turn my camera on. You can see I am a big I'm a maximalist in all things in my life. So I do not identify with the naked Christmas tree. Absolutely not.
Fair enough. My wife is the same way. My wife, she's bonkers. We're not even having any over, and this house looks like Santa puked on it. I mean, it's just everything here.
No, I grew up in the 90s when, Christmas classics with all the 90s Christmas homes, and I love it. A naked Christmas tree makes me a little sad to think about.
I'm going to promote this as long as I can because I think there were a lot of great Christmas classics back in the day. And I would even say that Elf is a decent Christmas classic. It's newer, but have you watched Prep and Landing?
I have not. What's that?
Please. Prep and Landing. It's a cartoon. To me, my new favorite all-time Christmas. Write it down. Find it on Sling somewhere. Prep and Landing. It answers the question, how does Santa get to every house on Christmas Eve? And it takes a lot of elf work. And they're little 2-man teams that prep everyone's house and get them ready. It is so tinsel. It is, it is my new favorite. I just told my church group, these gals that I made them watch it. And now we use quotes from it all the time. Please do me a favor, Alysen. this holiday season, watch Prep and Landing. Is that fair?
Absolutely. Yep.
You'll love it. You're a Christmas person. You'll love it.
Yes, I absolutely will.
All right. Next topic, please. Can we talk Brown University? That shooting. It's the opposite. Obviously tragic. No one thinks this is a good thing. But I got to ask you, where did you go to school? I read it somewhere one time.
No, UW Eau Claire, and then I went to NYU. So
okay, let's go NYU because it's probably as close to Brown as far as the size and shape. Mm-hmm. They're showing us videos of the guy of interest, out of somebody's Ring doorbell a half a block away as he wanders by. Mm-hmm. And I'm not a conspiracy theory guy, but Brown University costs $120K a year to go to. These are people that have means. It is a school that obviously makes a couple of bucks. Mm-hmm. You tell me they don't have a photo of the guy entering the building that he went. You're shaking your head. Something's not kosher with what's going on there. That doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't know, but I also know that particularly in your like Ivy League colleges, like Brown, in historic places like Providence or even Yale and New Haven, like you would be shocked by how little, security and infrastructure there is, because there is just, I have found a kind of just a New England, just kind of, we are above that. They just don't really think about it. And I'm not trying to be dismissive or like,
but it's true. 2025 and you don't think you're getting filmed like everywhere you go, especially on a college I'm just shocked, I guess. You go back to January 6th and I want to talk about it itself, but evidently there's like 24,000 hours of video camera they were shooting it from every angle Spike Lee couldn't have come up with. So I just find it hard to believe that there isn't something better than the camera from the guy down the street who happened. You know what I'm saying? I'm finding this a little goofy to me. No? That's conspiracy.
I never underestimate the, I don't know. I'm lacking a better word than stupidity, but that's not it. Don't underestimate, what people think about, especially at these kind of, historic institutions.
Okay, so let's go with that. Up till now, we were all just blind to the fact anybody would come to Brown and do something horrid. But now we know that somebody can. The New York universities, all these Ivy League schools, are they now rushing to go to the Ring doorbell guy and say, hook us up? Because, you know what I'm saying? Now it's busted that bubble. Do you think we'll be better protected, kids at these schools, than starting next week?
I hope so. I mean, you'd be surprised, NYU, which isn't Ivy League, but it is a good, good East Coast school, just the minimal security on buildings on the campus. And it's in Manhattan, and the freedom to wander throughout is it's kind of part of the culture. So I think that, a lot of these institutions keep themselves open. But I do see that changing. Yeah, I do.
Okay. We're just getting to a point where almost every neighbor you've got at least a Ring doorbell, and they're not making the money at $120,000 to you brownies. All right. We got to go to break. We'll be back with more. We've got our Alysen Nesse on the Al Travis Show.
Hey, Brian, what do you call a lobbyist with a sense of humor?
Me?
Close. Momentum advocacy.
We help clients get real results at the Capitol with strategy, relationships, and just enough charm to make it fun.
From policy wins to media spots, we've got your back.
Nonprofits, businesses, coalitions, we've helped them all.
And we do it with nearly 90 years of combined experience.
Momentum advocacy.
As always, your friends at the Capitol. Learn more about our team at momentum-advocacy.com.
Think about it. A famous politician once said, "You're entitled to your opinion, but you are not entitled to your own facts." But in a world full of AI and fake news, where can Minnesotans find the facts? Center of the American Experiment is Minnesota's go-to source for fact-based analysis and common sense solutions for taxes, energy, public safety, and our kids' education. Visit AmericanExperiment.org for more information. Think About It is brought to you by Center of the American Experiment, Minnesota's think tank.
need to ask him his opinion more than once. Al Travis on The Al Travis Show.
Now we've got our Alysen Nesse on with us, and we're talking just about anything she wants to talk about. Here's the list. Cannabis and the new rules for the road. Powerball, $1.1 billion. Walz's 2 executive orders. NDH, not getting paperwork done to pay nursing homes. Anything in particular you'd like to chat about?
Let's talk about cannabis.
I love this story. I didn't love the story today, but the story was interesting today. I've been I'm old. I don't think it's going to help anybody in life in the long run having cannabis be legal. Okay, that being said, I don't care. It isn't in my life. All I asked the cannabis people to do was do it well, have a way, right? So that this isn't some cluster. And what do you know? 3 years later, it's a cluster. Here's the problem. Evidently, now that cannabis is quote unquote legal here, some 3,500 people have been ticketed in their cars for not understanding all the rules of the road of how to transport it.
Oh.
And it's like, okay, now it's like this tricky gotcha thing. And as you read the story, and again, does not affect my life whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see how if you're sitting around legally smoking a little joint in your house and then you're not understanding the legal rule of sealing a bag and guess what? Ticket, go to jail. It's like a catch-22 with folks who aren't all there because they're a little high, okay? You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't seem fair, and I don't even care.
Yeah. I didn't really know that side of the story. That makes sense. I've seen a lot of I'm sure folks have seen MnDOT signs recently. They've been doing a campaign, a driver awareness campaign of don't drive high. That's it. Yeah. Just don't drive high.
And that's every guy. I mean, you know that, right? I mean, people still do it, but they're talking about, so you're smoking with your buddy, and I don't know what you guys, we used to call them roach. What you have it, you put it in your pocket and you go. Well, it's not sealed correctly, so now you get picked up like an open bottle.
I was going to say, you can't have an open bottle of wine or an open bottle of, unless it's in your trunk. So
agreed. But my point being is, okay, so you and your buddies, you put the leaf in your pocket, bag in your pocket, and you go. Mm-hmm. Well, you can't get high with it in your pocket. It has to be in this lit form or in gummies. Gummies I could see much like a bottle. But my point is, it's not lit, it's not going anywhere, but now that's illegal. So what you're doing 2 minutes ago, got in your car and took off, now you're illegal. The gummy bear thing I get. Gummy bears, because you could just be popping those much like sipping a wine bottle. I guess I kind of get that. Mm-hmm. But unlit bags of marijuana because they're open, that you can't get high from an unlit bag of marijuana. And here I am arguing for these people. They picked it up at the store. What do you guys call it? Dispensaries. I love that. That's like a doctor at a dispensary.
Yeah.
You open it, smell it. Oh, we got the good stuff, Bob. Put it in your pocket and go. Now you're illegal.
Yeah, I don't know. Got to be responsible at some point. So I'm a little harsher with this.
See, and Alysen, I'm cool with that because I'm the harsh guy. I'm the one who said, then don't do it. We couldn't do it right. We have yet to do it right. Yeah. Until you can get that down, don't. Because these poor knuckleheads who just bought their bag, put it in their pocket, are now getting arrested for it. It's like, this is worse than when it was completely 100% illegal, and you knew if you put it in your pocket, it was illegal.
Yeah, well, this is how we weed out the...
Weed out. Oh, Alysen! That was really good. That was really good, I got to be honest. You're not going to talk Powerball with me?
Sure, why not? I've never bought a Powerball ticket in my life, but
that's what I want to find out from you.
Yeah?
Yes.
No, I haven't. But 1.9 billion is very attractive. That would be nice.
And is this you're just against being really rich? Are you like a math person? Are the chances of getting struck by lightning 5 times?
I'm not lucky. Like I don't win stuff. I've never like raffles, drawings. I never win.
But Alysen, you understand this is self-fulfilling prophecy on your part. You don't put $2 into play. You're right. You did not win the 1.9 billion. You didn't play the game. And here I am again pushing it. I only play if it's over 100 million. I don't want to be bothered being a 50 millionaire. I don't have time for that. I just don't. So whenever it gets 100 million, and now leaving here, right to the gas station, baby. I'm picking up my ticket. I'm not missing out on the opportunity.
I think I will buy my first Powerball ticket. That's again, $1 billion is a very attractive number. Yeah.
Yeah, the 900 million 2 weeks ago was just beneath you. See, you're so hoity-toity. Do you see? And I got hooked on this, and I say hooked on it. Whenever it's over 100 million, I'll get in. Mm-hmm. But I got in I was driving as a sales guy and spent massive hours on the road. I'd go spend $5. There's only $1 ticket then. Spend $5. And I would drive for hours just if I won this, and then it's half the money if you take the thing. And I would just do the math in my head, and I'm going to be the greatest gazillionaire ever. And it's worth the $5.
Yeah.
Do you know what you do if half you're going to get roughly a $900 million taken home with you?
Mm-hmm.
What do you do with $900 million?
I pay off my student loans and live
From NYU. That's probably about $900 million.
A less stressed life.
But are you one who doesn't show up to work? Are you
No.
you don't even call in? You're just like, they'll get me. I'm done.
I mean, I would probably just work with a few clients at the Capitol that for pro bono. That's what I would do.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I like that. Do you go anonymous? Are you like the person who gets a lawyer to go pick your ticket money up because you don't want the neighbors to know you're all of a sudden super rich?
Well, I mean, back to the safety piece, probably. Yeah. I mean, that's a lot of money.
Well, yeah, but they're not going to hand you cash. It's not going to walk out with $9 million in your pocket. They're going to give you a check.
Oh, they don't put it in a little suitcase?
A little marijuana bag right there with your change. No, this is going to be a check, I presume.
Yeah.
And I want to see your bank's face. Don't you just want to see the banker's face when you walk up with that big old check that says 900? Say, where do I sign this on the back? And you try to get it past your bank. How does that even work?
I don't know, but I'd love to find out.
I know see, that's the beauty of the $10 I will spend, because now it's twice as much money. I will spend $10 today, and I'll go through all of that stuff in my head when I was smoking a cigar in the garage. What do I got to do? Who's going to be my money man? You need a money man.
You do. You do need a professional.
You just put it all in the stock market. I'll go put it on red in Vegas.
Yeah,
and
absolutely not. Nope.
Yeah. See, so you need a guy. You got to get a guy. So you get a guy, and then you got to get a lawyer guy, because I don't know how taxes work on that.
Yeah, that's.
When you take $900 million home, is that after tax? That's just what they give you, and then you got to put half of that aside for Minnesota taxes? I don't even know.
I honestly, again, I don't know, but I would love to find out.
See, and what's funny is I've asked the Powerball people to come on this program and discuss that.
Yeah,
and they don't.
I bet they don't. Yeah, no.
It's too hypothetical. It's different on everyone's stuff. I said, just tell me, taxes aren't out. I got to put what? You're in the highest tax bracket, I suppose, 50%. You got to put that in a side account just to write a check to the government. I don't know, and they won't talk about it. So,
no, they're pretty tight-lipped over there.
Alysen?
Yeah.
I really appreciate you doing this program. I know we didn't hit quite as many hard-hitting topics as you were probably expecting.
The world is serious enough. It's nice to have a little levity.
I appreciate you coming on. I really do.
Of course. Thank you so much.
Alysen Nesse on the Al Travis Show.